Uh, my book, Extinction X-rated, an auto-fictional dark satire about good and evil. I'm about to film this book, and I'm excited to do it. And this is the prologue as I wrote it. This book was never intended to be published. Rather, it was written as a form of existential self-therapy to discover new inner landscapes and abide more honestly and courageously in conscience and dignity. Essentially, I wanted to ask myself the most pressing questions I'd been living with in the face of the sixth mass extinction and this overwhelming artificial intelligence captivating organic life. Is there hope, and is it realistic? What do you fear, Alan, and why? How are you in denial? Where are you folded, and how do you lie to yourself? And if so, what is it that you're hiding or afraid of? On a practical note, this work, for purely literary reasons, is auto-fiction, a novel situated somewhere between fiction and nonfiction with a first-person narrative. As such, there is absolutely no attempt to depict people, places, and events accurately, my own and others. With that said, everything in the book occurred at some point in my life, whether as an outer real-world experience or a fantasy made real on my own dreamscape. In that sense, the book is the deliberate creation of a literary mandala, an intersecting set of free-flowing symbols and realities, both provocative and playful, designed to awaken my own latent potentials and liberate limiting identities. On a cautionary note, stand forewarned. If offended by expletives or graphic images of sexuality and kink and violence, please do yourself a favor and close this book, as in read no further. I spared nothing in discovering my own uncensored edge and the challenging process of coming to terms with that raw, new, uncensored reality. In addition, the book is neither a disguised eulogy nor a prayer to confront the madness, although both are partially true. Equally, it's a self-guided meditation designed as existential entertainment, a cathartic collage of satirical stories laced with, at times, really dark humor. As an expression of creative activism, the book confronts established notions of power, both political and spiritual. It asks us to face the incomprehensible, to look into the abyss itself and breathe together, bearing witness through imagination, invoking humor, maybe not laughter, in response to the horrors of the everyday world we are all embedded in. As a purely creative act, I wanted to break free of artifice and taboos and cross boundaries, venturing into the unnerving frontiers of spontaneous authenticity. By challenging all forms of self-censorship, I created an experience that you may love, or you may hate, or may be confounded by. In the end, the book is a prayer, a protest, and a scream as it challenges propaganda and totalitarianism while I pray, serving to safeguard freedom of thought, conscience, and expression. To me, freedom, dignity, and the universality of human rights are the vanguard of sanity and the best protection against racism, violence, and war, and toxic patriarchy. I do hope you are mindful enough throughout the book that you allow for a range of emotions to arise and see where they may lead. With that said, thank you for going along on this journey with me. And remember, it is nothing other than a literary mandala to reveal, if so courageously willing, elements of one's own psyche, one's own subconscious, one's own consciousness, and liberate one from shame and fear and self-denigration. From my heart to yours, thank you. Alan Clements, Los Angeles, March 21st, 2021. And here we are in Canggu, Bali, in, when are we? May 3rd, 2023. I'm honored to be here. Thank you. Introduction.